The air turns cool at 2:53. The mist lies low across the grass and parts to let the pickup pass. Eucalyptus lines the way, silver-leafed and dripping gray. Down below the ocean gleams, but up here morning moves like dreams. The cattle stand like quiet stones. The fence post where their lichen coats. A rooster somewhere down the hill announces what the dawn will fill. The coffee shack has just unlocked. The screen door greets me as it knocks. $2 and a friendly nod, then back into the mist and sod. Morning mist on the upcountry road. Cool green air and an easy load. Ocean far below the fold. Mountains keeping what they hold. Mahalo for the higher ground, for the hush without a sound, where the island slows way down. Morning mist on the upcountry road. Mauna, the sacred mountain, Mauna, the clouds on fountain, pulling water from the sky, feeding pasture green and high. Everybody knows the shore, few come climbing anymore, but the mountain keeps the best of the island's quiet rest. Morning mist on the upcountry road. Cool green air and an easy load. Ocean far below the fold. Mountains keeping what they hold. Mahalo for the higher ground, for the hush without a sound, where the island slows way down. Morning mist on the upcountry road. The mist is lifting, the road climbs on. Aloha mountain. Before the sun clears Haleakala, he's got the saddle on already. Lay of feathers on his hat, boots that know the mountain flat. His father rode this very line, his grandfather before that time. The horse knows every rock and rise. He rides toward the reddening skies. They came from Mexico way back and taught the island how to track. The name we gave them stuck for good, the Paniolo of the wood. Not the cowboy of the plains, but of the mist and mountain range. Cattle cattle drives above the sea. That's a sight you have to see. The Paniolo rides at sunrise, lay upon his weathered hat, ocean shining down below him, mountain rising at his back. Mahalo for the older ways, for the long and honest days, riding out as morning breaks. The Paniolo rides at sunrise. Live the sun that's climbing, live the days on time, and no alarm and no debate. Sun says go, he's at the gate. Some things modern life forgot. Work that's honest, stare that's not bought or sold or filtered through. Just the mountain wide and true. The Paniolo rides at sunrise, lay upon his weathered hat, ocean shining down below him, mountain rising at his back. Mahalo for the older ways, for the long and honest days, riding out as morning breaks. The Paniolo rides at sunrise. He rides on, same as always. Aloha, Paniolo. Up here the trees give up the fight, the pasture runs to open light, the clouds don't float above your head, they roll along the ground instead. You walk right through them cool and white, out again to blinding bright. The world below has disappeared, just you and sky and atmosphere. The old ones came here long before to leave their offerings and more. They knew this ground was set apart, where earth and heaven nearly start. No temple built, no walls, no door, just wind across a grassy floor, and silence with a weight and shape that no cathedral could escape. Where the Mauna meets the cloud, something quiet, something proud. No need speaking very loud. Up here every heart is bowed. Mahalo for the sacred height, for the alone. Mauna, the sacred mountain. Mauna, the ancient fountain, older than the boats that came, older than our island's name. Snow may crown her highest brow, clouds may hide her even now. Still she stands and still she waits, patient at the island's gates, where the Mauna meets the cloud. Something quiet, something proud. No need speaking very loud. Up here every heart is bowed. Mahalo for the sacred height, for the cold and thinning light. Aloha to the standing stone, where the mountain sits alone. The clouds keep rolling, the mountain stays. Aloha, Mauna. Sideways down the slope, green and glossy, full of hope. The cherries turn from green to red, somewhere around September's end. We pick by hand, we always have. The steep ground doesn't take a plow. The basket hangs across my chest, full by noon, then take a rest. Clouds come every afternoon, right on time. A little past noon, the mountains shade the ocean's air. The reason it grows well up here, my tutu planted these same trees on a Sunday on her knees. Now her grandkids work the row. The taste of years is in the pour. Coffee farm on the hillside, red fruit ripening slow. Ocean shining in the distance, volcanic soil down below. Mahalo for the patient trees, for the mountain's afternoon breeze. Everything worth having grows on a hillside, taking time. Ooh, the gentle rain. Ooh, the hills on game. Each day and doesn't ask, waters every leaf and cask. Sun and rain in equal part, that's the secret, that's the art. Nothing rushed and nothing forced, just the mountain's steady course. Coffee farm on the hillside, red fruit ripening slow. Ocean shining in the distance, volcanic soil down below. Mahalo for the patient trees, for the mountain's afternoon breeze. Everything worth having grows on a hillside, taking time. One more basket, the rain is coming. Mahalo Mountain. For 50 weeks they're only green, the plainest trees you've ever seen. And then one week in early spring, they do the most outrageous thing. The whole road turns to lavender, a purple snow, a soft blur. The pavement wears a violet coat, and everybody slows to note. The tourists stop and take their shots. The locals smile and know what's what. We've seen it 40 times or more, and still we pull off to the shore of purple lying on the lane. It only lasts till the next rain, which is exactly why we stare at something that won't long be there. Jacaranda Days, purple over mountain ways, only for a little while, then the green returns to style. Mahalo for the fleeting bloom, for the color-filling room. Everything worth loving fades. That's the gift of Jacaranda Days. Makani, the mountain breeze, Makani shaking loose the trees. Every gust another shower, petals falling by the hour. Nothing beautiful stays long, that's the reason for the song. Look up now and hold it near. Purple only comes 1 week a year. Jacaranda Days, purple over mountain ways, only for a little while, then the green returns to style. Mahalo for the fleeting bloom, for the color-filling room. Everything worth loving fades. That's the gift of Jacaranda Days. The petals falling, 1 more week. Aloha, purple.
Three miles of fence went down last week. The storm came through the mountain creek. So here we are at 6:30, with the wire posts and hands to fix. The mud is deep, the sun climbs high. No shade for miles beneath the sky. We work the line from end to end, and then we work it back again. No one's watching, no one grades the quality of what we've made. But cattle know a weak spot fast, and a lazy fence will never last. So we set each post the way we should, deep and straight and solid wood. Nobody's ever going to see, which is exactly why to me the fence line in the long day, sweat and wire, that's the pay. Nothing glamorous to say, just a job done the right way. Mahalo for the work that's real, for the ache that lets you feel. Every post that holds its ground, the fence line and the long day. Ola, the work of living. Ola, the taking and giving. Land gives grass and grass gives beef. Rain gives water, wind gives grief. Everything gets paid in full, everything requires the pull. That's the
honest deal. Do the work and it stays real. The fence line and the long day, sweat and wire, that's the pay. Nothing glamorous to say, just a job done the right way. Mahalo for the work that's real, for the ache that lets you feel. Every post that holds its ground, the fence line and the long day. One more section, then we're done. Aloha, long day. You see it coming miles away, a gray sheet crossing open hay. It walks across the pasture slow, deliberate, like it's got somewhere to go. The horses turn their backs and wait, the cattle barely hesitate, and then it's on you, cool and sweet, drumming on the truck and street. We pull up under the old tin roof, listen to the rain's own proof that everything green up here is old. To afternoons along this road, 10 minutes, maybe 15 more, then sun comes back the way before, and every blade of grass we own is standing up and freshly grown. Rain across the pasture, walking gray and slow, nothing here to worry after. Everything will grow. Mahalo for the mountain rain, for the patience it explains, coming, going back again. Rain across the pasture, gentle rain, what the green zone gain. Not a storm and not a threat, just the day's appointed wet. Down below they run inside, up here we just stand aside. Let it pass and let it feed. Rain is everything we need. Rain across the pasture, the sun returns. Mahalo, you are.
Hangs in the barn on the second beam, older than anyone on this team. The leather's dark with 50 years of mountain rain and salt and years. His initials burned into the side, worn down smooth from how he'd ride. Nobody uses it these days, but nobody moves it either way. I sat in it once when I was 8. He lifted me and set me straight. Said, keep your heels down, watch your ears. She'll tell you things before she rears. That's most of what I know of him. That and how he'd always hum some old melody with no name. I catch myself humming the same. Grandfather sat along the beach, older than my oldest dream. Nothing much, but it would seem. Everything runs through that scene. Mahalo for the hands before, for the things they left in store. Aloha to the ones who taught. Grandfather's saddle never bought. Kupuna, the elders gone. Kupuna still riding on. In the way I hold the reins, in the way I read the reins. Nothing written, nothing filed, passed from grown hand to a child. That's how mountains keep their men. Saddle waiting for again. Grandfather saddle on the beam, older than my oldest dream. Nothing much, but it would seem. Everything runs through that scene. Mahalo for the hands before, for the things they left in store. Aloha to the ones who taught. Grandfather's saddle never bought, still hanging there, still teaching me. Mahalo kupuna.
No streetlight for a dozen miles, no neon and no glowing dials, just one bulb on the barn out back, and past that absolute black. Until you look up, then it's not. It's the most crowded sky you've got, more stars than dark if you can wait. 10 minutes past the pasture gate. The horses shift out in the field, the night's a blanket, thick and sealed. The cold comes down, I pull my coat and feel the mountain in my throat. Down there the city burns its light and never sees a sky this bright. They've got the beaches, that's their share. Up here we've got the whole night air. Stars over the ranch, everyone you'll ever get. Nothing standing in the way, nothing here to make you fret. Mahalo for the mountain dark, for the silence deep and stark. Aloha to the crowded sky. Stars over the ranch tonight. Stars over the ranch. Hoku, the guiding star. Hoku, no matter where you are, same ones that the sailors read, same ones that the old ones led. They came across the endless blue, following these very few. Now they hang above the herd, steady, silent, and unblurred. Hoku, Hoku. Stars over the ranch, everyone you'll ever get. Nothing standing in the way, nothing here to make you fret. Mahalo for the mountain dark, for the silence deep and stark. Aloha to the crowded sky. Stars over the ranch tonight. Stars over the ranch. So many stars. Just 5 more minutes. Good night. Hoku. The work is done, the gate is closed, the truck is loaded, engine slowed. The road unwinds the way it came, but nothing looks quite the same. The mist has lifted off the fold, the pasture's turning green to gold, and there below the whole wide blue, waiting like it always does. Down through the eucalyptus rows, down where the warmer weather goes. The windows open one by one as we descend into the sun. The mountain gave a day of work, the ocean gives the evening's perk. Both of them are home to me, the high green and the wide sea. Mahalo for the upcountry, for the mountain hospitality. Aloha to the road below. Down the mountain home I go. Mauna, the mountain standing. Mauna, no reprimanding, just there waiting day on day for whoever climbs that way. Take the highway, take the bend. Mountain's always been a friend. Work up there and rest down here. That's the island whole and clear. Down the mountain home, where the light and water roam, carrying the higher air in my lungs and in my hair. Mahalo for the upcountry, for the mountain hospitality. Aloha to the road below. Down the mountain home I go. Almost home now. The sea is close. Mahalo mountain.
The road climbs up and leaves the sea. The air turns cool at 2:53. The mist lies low across the grass and parts to let the pickup pass. Eucalyptus lines the way, silver-leafed and dripping gray. Down below the ocean gleams, but up here morning moves like dreams. The cattle stand like quiet stones, the fence posts wear their lichen coats. A rooster somewhere down the hill announces what the dawn will fill. The coffee shack is just unlocked. The screen door greets me as it knocks. $2 and a friendly nod, then back into the mist and sod. Morning mist on the upcountry road, cool green air and an easy load. Ocean far below the fold, mountains keeping what they hold. Mahalo for the higher ground, for the hush without a sound, where the island slows way down. Morning mist on the upcountry road. Mauna, the sacred mountain. Mauna, the cloud's own fountain, pulling water from the sky, feeding pasture green and high. Everybody knows the shore, few come climbing anymore, but the mountain keeps the best of the island's quiet rest. Morning mist on the before the sun clears Haleakala. He's got the saddle on already, a lay of feathers on his hat, boots that know the mountain flat. His father rode this very line, his grandfather before that time. The horse knows every rock and rise. He rides toward the reddening skies. They came from Mexico way back and taught the island how to track. The name we gave them stuck for good, the Paniolo of the wood. Not the cowboy of the plains, but of the mist and mountain rains. Cattle drives above the sea, that's a sight you have to see. The Paniolo rides at sunrise, lay upon his weathered hat, ocean shining down below him, mountain rising at his back. Mahalo for the older ways, for the long and honest days, riding out as morning breaks. The Paniolo rides at sunrise. La, the sun that's climbing, la, the day's on timing. No alarm and no debate, sun says go, he's at the gate. Some things modern life forgot, work that's honest, air that's not bought or sold or filtered through, just the mountain wide and true. The Paniolo rides at sunrise, lay upon his weathered hat, ocean shining down below him, mountain rising at his back. Mahalo for the older ways, for the long and honest days, riding out as morning breaks. The Paniolo rides at sunrise. He rides on, same as always. Aloha, Paniolo. Up here the trees give up the fight, the pasture runs to open light, the clouds don't float above your head, they roll along the ground instead. You walk right through them cool and white, out again to blinding bright. The world below has disappeared, just you and sky and atmosphere. The old ones came here long before to leave their offerings and more. They knew this ground was set apart, where earth and heaven nearly start. No temple built, no walls, no door, just a wind across a grassy floor.
and silence with a weight and shade that no cathedral could escape. Where the Mauna meets the cloud, something quiet, something proud. No need speaking very loud. Up here every heart is bowed. Mahalo for the sacred height, for the cold and thinning light. Aloha to the standing stone, where the mountain sits alone. Mauna, the sacred mountain. Mauna, the ancient fountain. Older than the boats that came, older than our island's name. Snow may crown her highest brow, clouds may hide her even now. Still she stands and still she waits, patient at the island's gates. Where the Mauna meets the cloud, something quiet, something proud. No need speaking very loud. Up here every heart is bowed. Mahalo for the sacred height, for the cold and thinning light. Aloha to the standing stone, where the mountain sits alone. The clouds keep rolling, the mountain stays. Aloha, Mauna. Run sideways down the slope, green and glossy, full of hope. The cherries turn from green to red, somewhere around September's end. We pick by hand, we always have. The steep ground doesn't take a plow. The basket hangs across my chest, full by noon, then take a rest. Clouds come every afternoon, right on time, a little past noon. The mountains shade the ocean's air, the reason it grows well up here. My tutu planted these same trees on a Sunday on her knees. Now her grandkids work the road, the taste of years is in the pour. Coffee farm on the hillside, red fruit ripening slow. Ocean shining in the distance, volcanic soil down below. Mahalo for the patient trees, for the mountains afternoon breeze. Everything worth having grows on a hillside, taking time. The gentle rain, the hill's own game. Comes each day and doesn't ask, waters every leaf and cask. Sun and rain in equal part, that's the secret, that's the art. just the mountain's steady course. A coffee farm on the hillside, red fruit ripening slow, ocean shining in the distance, volcanic soil down below. Mahalo for the patient trees, for the mountains afternoon breeze. Everything worth having grows on a hillside, taking time. One more basket, the rain is coming. Mahalo mountain. For 50 weeks they're only green, the plainest trees you've ever seen. And then one week in early spring they do the most outrageous thing. The whole road turns to lavender, a purple snow, a soft blur. The pavement wears a violet coat, and everybody slows to note. The tourists stop and take their shots, the locals smile and know what's what. We've seen it 40 times or more, and still we pull off to the shore of purple lying on the lane. It only lasts till the next rain, which is exactly why we stare at something that won't long be there. Jacaranda Days, purple over mountain waves, only for a little while. Then the green returns to style. Mahalo for the fleeting bloom, for the color filling room. Everything worth loving fades. That's the gift of Jacaranda Days. Makani, the mountain breeze, Makani shaking loose the trees. Every gust another shower, petals falling by the hour. Nothing beautiful stays long, that's the reason for the song. Look up now and hold it near. Purple only comes 1 week a year. Jacaranda Days, purple over mountain waves, only for a little while. Then the green returns to style. Mahalo for the fleeting bloom, for the color filling room. Everything worth loving fades. That's the gift of Jacaranda Days. The petals falling, 1 more week. Aloha, purple.
Fence went down last week. The storm came through the mountain creek. So here we are at 6:30, with wire posts and hands to fix. The mud is deep, the sun climbs high, no shade for miles beneath the sky. We work the line from end to end, and then we work it back no one grades the quality of what we've made. But cattle know a weak spot fast, and a lazy fence will never last. So we set each post the way we should, deep and straight in solid wood. Nobody's ever going to see, which is exactly why to me the fence line in the long day, sweat and wire, that's the pay. Nothing glamorous to say, just a job done the right way. Mahalo for the work that's real, for the ache that lets you feel, every post that holds its ground, the fence line in the long day. Ola, the work of living, Ola, the taking and giving. Land gives grass and grass gives beef, rain gives water, wine gives grief. Everything gets paid in full, everything requires the pull. That's the mountain's honest deal. Do the work and it stays real. The fence line in the long day, sweat and wire, that's the pay. Nothing glamorous to say, just a job done the right way. Mahalo for the work that's real, for the ache that lets you feel, every post that holds its ground, the fence line in the long day. One more section, then we're done. Aloha, long day. You see it coming miles away, a gray sheet crossing open hay. It walks across the pasture slow, deliberate, like it's got somewhere to go. The horses turn their backs and wait, the cattle barely hesitate, and then it's on you, cool and sweet, drumming on the truck and street. We pull up under the old tin roof, listen to the rain's own proof that everything green up here is owed to afternoons along this road. 10 minutes, maybe 15 more, then sun comes back the way before. Every blade of grass we own is standing up and freshly grown. Rain across the pasture, walking gray and slow. Nothing here to worry after, everything will grow. Mahalo for the mountain rain, for the
pasture. Ooh, the gentle rain. Ooh, the green zone gain. Not a storm and not a threat, just the days appointed wet. Down below they run inside. Up here we just stand aside. Let it pass and let it feed. Rain is everything we need. Rain across the pasture, walking gray and slow. Nothing here to worry after. Everything will grow. Mahalo for the mountain rain, for the patience it explains. Coming, going back again. Rain across the pasture. The rain moves on. The sun returns. Mahalo, you are.
It hangs in the barn on the second beam, older than anyone on this team. The leather's dark with 50 years of mountain rain and salt and years. His initials burned into the side, worn down smooth from how he'd ride. Nobody uses it these days, but nobody moves it either way. I sat in it once when I was 8. He lifted me and set me straight. Said, keep your heels down, watch your ears. She'll tell you things before she rears. That's most of what I know of him. That and how he'd always hum some old melody with no name. I catch myself humming the same. Grandfather sat along the beam, older than my oldest dream. Nothing much, but it would seem everything runs through that seam. Mahalo for the hands before, for the things they left in store. Aloha to the ones who taught. Grandfather's saddle never bought. Kupuna, the elder's gone. Kupuna, still riding on. In the way I hold the reins, in the way I read the reins. Nothing written, nothing filed, passed from grown hand to a child. That's how mountains keep their men, saddle waiting for again. Grandfather's saddle on the beam,
it would seem. Everything runs through that scene. Mahalo for the hands before, for the things they left in store. Aloha to the ones who taught. Grandfather's saddle never bought, still hanging there, still teaching me. Mahalo kupuna. No street light for a dozen miles, no neon and no glowing dials, just one bulb on the barn out back, and past that absolute black. Until you look up, then it's not. It's the most crowded sky you've got, more stars than dark if you can wait. 10 minutes past the pasture gate. The horses shift out in the field. The night's a blanket thick and sealed. The cold comes down, I pull my coat and feel the mountain in my throat. Down there the city burns its light and never sees a sky this bright. They've got the beaches, that's their share. Up here we've got the whole night air. Stars over the ranch, everyone you'll ever get. Nothing standing in the way, nothing here to make you fret. Mahalo for the mountain dark, for the silence deep and stark. Aloha to the crowded sky. Stars over the ranch tonight. Stars over the ranch. Hoku, the guiding star. Hoku, no matter where you are. Same ones that the sailors read, same ones that the old ones led. They came across the endless blue, following these very few. Now they hang above the herd, steady, silent and unblurred. Hoku, Hoku. Stars over the ranch, everyone you'll ever get. Just 5 more minutes. Good night, Hoku. Work is done, the gate is closed, the truck is loaded, engine slow. The road unwinds the way it came, but nothing looks quite the same. The mist has lifted off the fold, Pasture's turning green to gold, and there below the whole wide blue, waiting like it always does, down through the eucalyptus rows, down where the warmer weather goes. The windows open one by one as we descend into the sun. The mountain gave a day of work, the ocean gives the evening's perk. Both of them are home to me, the high green and the white sea. Down the mountain home, where the light and water roam, carrying the higher air in my lungs and in my hair. Mahalo for the upcountry, for the mountain hospitality. Aloha to the road below, down the mountain home I go. Mauna, the mountain standing. Mauna, no reprimanding, just there waiting day on day for whoever climbs that way. Take the highway, take the bend, mountain's always been a friend. Work up there and rest down here, that's the island whole and clear. Down the mountain home, where the light and water roam, carrying the higher air in my lungs and in my hair. Mahalo for the upcountry, for the mountain hospitality. Aloha to the road below, down the mountain home I go. Almost home now, the sea is close. Mahalo